Alrighty, hello. So I am late on this video, like pretty late. This is my second one. So for you guys that have most likely seen my first video, probably haven't even seen my channel, but let's just say you've seen my first video. We're talking about my business, my journey in business videography, and starting my video production company. So if you haven't looked at my last video, look at that one because not because I want more views, but just because this whole video ain't gonna make sense because I'm gonna be talking about where I was a month ago because the first episode was a month ago. Honestly, a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. I said I was gonna make one every 2 weeks. I got busy, but hey, we're here. So let's actually, I'm pretty sure it was like a month and a half ago. I was gonna go check, but it doesn't really matter. So it is the 26th of June, and I'm just gonna pretty much be sitting here winging it, pretty much telling you guys about what has happened. I'm gonna move you guys over here. Actually, this is authentic. No cuts. No cuts. Hold up. Stay with me now. If you guys haven't noticed, I also have some merch, I guess you could say. Not making money off of this. It's just for brand awareness. Another thing that I've been doing with my company is, like doing little stuff like this that really doesn't take that much out of your pocket, out of my pocket, I guess. And it doesn't make a huge difference, but over time, if you really pay attention to brand awareness, this stuff does pay off. So here, let me lift this up just so you guys can see what I am talking about. So I'm gonna have to probably kneel down, but yeah, it shows like in the back. I'm not sure if you guys can really see this or not, but pretty much my logo. It shows my phone number, and it's a nice hoodie, all white hoodie. I have a lot more over here. I have I believe 6 was my first order. Now I have like a couple more. It's just friends and whatnot. It doesn't really hurt to have people, wear these around. It's just like brand awareness for me, and it's pretty nice. I like it. Also, another thing that I've been working on is I operate out of my house right now. I operate out of my house, and it's nice. It's all the space that I need. But if we go and take a look here, so what you guys are looking at is my Venmo, and we'll come back to that. But sorry if this is crooked. It's like, oh god, I'm just all over the place. Sorry, this is truly winged, guys. I'm not even lying. But if you guys look at the screen here real quick, so I'm gonna search up, and obviously I'm gonna come up really like high because obviously. I'm gonna search videographers near. Let's actually search videographers at St. Cloud. I actually come up as number 3, but obviously I'm searching this from my computer, my location. So obviously, I'm gonna be like ranking up there. Also, let me turn on my lights because I look like I have no lighting, but really it's because I just haven't turned anything on. Here you go. There you go. So now you guys can actually see me. Sorry for the mess in the back, but we're keeping it authentic here. But pretty much, as you can see on the screen here, I'm ranking number 3. I have 24 Google reviews. I had a lot of my friends, a lot of people that have worked with me leave a review. It's been pretty good. And this is my competition, right? So let's go and click on more. So this is my competition around my area. So I'm here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. My name's my business name is Videography, Emotional Click Videography. And if we click on here, we can pretty much see, like all my work, all this, all my photos. I had to update everything. I have I'm not sure if my website was actually up last time I filmed, but I'm gonna show it to you guys. So huge shout out to Jardev. If any one of you guys ever need a website, this guy is top tier. He's a good friend of mine, so he hooked me up with a website. And as you can see, videography for marketing. And there's stuff that I want to add to this, but I'll just show you real quick. So people that I've worked with, so that's their logos. I have another one, but they actually didn't have their logo. I might just manually add it, like, because I had to recreate in the video, but I'll show you guys in a bit of what video / brand I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, you guys can kind of like pause the video if you really want to read all this stuff, but you know, just for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna really be scrolling through it. I thought this was kind of cool though, like the whole phone playing. He really popped off with this, I'm not gonna lie. That's really nice. Yeah, and as you like scroll, everything comes to life. It's really nice. So here is all my projects, so my portfolio, I guess. Number one, Northern Soda Company. I don't think I've showed you, so I'm gonna just play this full video because it's only 30 seconds. Or actually, I'll just like kind of like show you like the first bit of it. Like, it was a soda company. I liked how it turned out. I had to do a water tank videography. I had to do a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff with fish line. A whole bunch of stuff. Everything was authentic. Boom.
Northern Soda Company, Minnesota, made with real cane.
And it shows, you know, like the description. Oops, didn't mean to replay that. But it shows the description. Shows all of this, like how it went down, the results and whatnot. La Perla Market. These are the guys that didn't have a logo, so it was kind of tricky. But I liked how their video turned out too. It was a small business promotional video, in Spanish. You're gonna hear Spanish.
Bienvenidos a La Perla Market. Supermercado, carnicería.
As you can tell, it's mobile optimized.
¿No lo crees? Venga conmigo.
A lot of 3D text to really show off, like, you know, like the store and whatnot. I had animators really do some animation, some 2D animation. I thought it looked pretty good. The whole video was pretty good. But yeah, I have Catalinas Michoacan. I believe I already showed you guys this one in episode 1. Same with this one. So I have 2 new videos realistically that I have on this website. I have more videos out for a roofing company that I will show in a minute. That's why I have my Venmo out. But yeah, I'm gonna just scroll through the rest of this. It's really nice. I've already had one person come to me through this website, which is really like awesome. I wanted it so I could look professional, present myself professionally, but I didn't think I'd actually get someone pretty soon, because this only launched like a month ago, I believe, maybe less than that. But it's super cool just to present myself more professionally. These buttons, it's all one page, that's why it's long. So if I press press this, it'll, you know, bring you to the portfolio side of things. If I click services, what do we do best? Product and promotional videos. So yeah, that sort of thing. These are just called actions, but it's awesome. It's awesome. I'll show you the video if it's done uploading. Is it done uploading? I'm not sure if it's done uploading. Let me give it a quick refresh. If not, then I'll just talk about something else. But it is. All right, so this is a testimonial video. So something more simple, less editing, but I still try to make it look as professional as possible. Little background, this is a Rival Roofing is a company here in St. Cloud that is a roofing company, but they do exterior work, you know, siding and a whole bunch of stuff. And for this particular client, this guy was named Dylan, the guy that we interviewed in the video. He had a lot of work done to his house, and we basically sat him down for an interview. This was my first ever like interview style video, so I'll just show you. We did some things with his logo as well, which I like making.
We're visiting one of Rival Roofing's proud homeowners.
And I was really like, I liked that I made him this animation, because when he came to me, he was like, John, I want the color of my logo to look shiny. He wanted metallic gold, right? And I'm like, look shiny. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna make it look shiny? And then I'm like, wait, I work in video. I could just literally like do an animation. So I did it myself. I went on YouTube, looked up some couple ideas, and just did this. Because he wanted it in the bottom right like this the entire time. And it looks professional. Honestly, looks good. It was a good idea. So it was just like a whole. It was like really introducing like audio. It was introducing B-roll.
Yeah. So when Ramiro came out here to help give me an estimate on everything, he worked really well with my insurance adjuster.
You know what I mean? And it was like that throughout the entire video. Just B-roll, B-roll, B-roll. And obviously, as you guys probably heard in the beginning, I work with professional narrators, so you can see it here.
Roofing, the shield your home deserves.
I actually might edit that. I just rendered that. I literally just rendered that. I don't know if I can like show you, but I literally just rendered that. I feel like the ending is a little like now I'm kind of like ranting on myself here, but like I feel like the ding comes in too late.
The shield your home deserves.
Yeah, there's too much waiting time. I'm gonna edit that, but it's because I sent the real video. I sent it to the client, and he was like, I want the ending changed on what the narrator says, so we changed it to his slogan. And the slogan was a little shorter than what we already had on there, so now the ding comes in later. But that's easily fixed, but, you know, that's fine. So we're going to fix that. We're going to send that to him, and we have a lot of videos. But I'm kind of all over the place because I'm kind of winging this, but I'm going to come back to, like, the brand awareness that I've been doing with my company. So I find that very a very good thing to do. And like I was saying, I want to actually rank higher for like videographers near me, in St. Cloud, near St. Cloud, those keywords, you know. And I'm thinking, like, why am I not ranking? Like, this guy has 10 plus years in business. We don't know if that's actually true, right? But right, who knows? And then we have Stop Go Studio. I've actually met the owner of this business. Super cool dude. Respect him a ton. Sorry, I have a little cough. I actually got sick for like a week. With like, I thought I had COVID low key in 2025. It was like a variation that I thought I had, but it was just a really bad influenza virus. But anyways, yeah, I met the owner of Stop Go Studio. He's super cool, super chill. But obviously, business is all a competition, and honestly, I think there's work for everybody, right? There's work for everybody, and he was super cool, super receiving to me. Honestly, if there's ever a project that I don't really want to do, or that's not really up my lane and it's more up his lane, I'm literally just gonna send it to him because he's a cool dude. That's how it is. But, yeah. So, but like I was saying, it's a competition at the end of the day, and I'm really looking at that. I'm like, why are these guys above me? I have more reviews. I mean, there's one guy that's like not even like, this guy has more reviews than all of us, and he's number 4, sometimes number 3. Depends on what you type in, right? But like in this case, he's number 4, and I'm like, why is this guy below us? He should be number 1. I should be number 2, but yet Stop Go Studios number 1. Videography is number 2, and I'm number 3. Why is this? Then I get to thinking, well, my friend that built me the website did do SEO, a lot of SEO for me, that I just, you know, like, he told me he did it, but I didn't, you know, like, when you do SEO, you really don't, like, see overnight results or see results for like that, but, like, I'm seeing it right here. I'm like, I'm ranking number 3, honestly, for a guy that just started his business, like, what, 3 months ago, 4 months ago? That's pretty good. I'm pretty proud. But I'm also not going to be comfortable. I want to get to number 2 or number 1. How am I going to do that? And I start thinking, well, I'm a SAB. For you guys that don't, for anybody that doesn't know what an SAB is, for Google, that's I believe it's service area base. So my service is for all of St. Cloud, extending into Minneapolis. So, with that being said, if I'm a service area base, I feel like, and this is just my logic, you know, like, this is like not me like doing that much research. I do research, and it literally pairs up with my form of thinking. But like off the top of my dome, I'm like, it's probably because these guys have a physical location on Google, so they get trusted more by Google. Honestly, in the case of Anderson Hughes, this guy, never met the dude, but I would assume he's down here because he doesn't pay attention to his SEO, because he should be number one. Like with his reviews, he's 5 stars. He looks professional. I mean, and he has a location, because you can click on directions. You can see on mine, you can't click on directions because I don't have a direction on there. And you're like, okay, so just add your residence. Simple as that. It's not really that simple, because you need proper signage, and that's why I have this thing. Boom. It's a yard sign. Granted, it's not. I just want to get approved for his physical location. I can't just show him my house and my equipment and say like, oh, give me a physical location. They require proper signage. So this is step 1. I have one of these. If I need anything else, I will make it for like my front door and whatnot. But I'm gonna try to get approved with a yard sign. See how it goes. If I need like something on my front door, then I'll do it. But yeah, all of these guys, they have a physical location, and now I want one because I want to rank even higher. Because my goal is by the spring, summertime, I want to be at this number 2 spot at the very, very least. I want to overtake these guys. I don't see a reason why I should be complacent with number 3 when I have more reviews. I have more reviews coming. I have more things coming, and I have a good website. I think it's just the location that's really killing me. They're like, I would assume, and if I were like the owner of Google, or like like working for like the Google Maps section of Google, yeah, it makes more sense to trust people that actually have a physical location. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, and getting a physical location. But yeah, I've been getting a whole bunch of stuff for brand awareness outside of like trying to get a proof for physical location on Google. I have polo shirts, hoodies. Obviously, I live in Minnesota right now. It's cold as fuck. I don't know why I like hesitated on swearing. On YouTube I can swear, okay, but like, yeah, I have a polo shirt. I have 2 shirts. I have a hoodie for myself. I mean, it's all brand awareness. I mean, like, you never know, man. Like even if they don't pay attention to you, like this big logo on the back, like people will just like if anything ever happens and somebody needs a video, they'll be like, that one guy, So that's what I've been doing. So I have exciting news. I can't believe I'm saying this in my second episode, but this same video,
Today, we're visiting.
for Rival Roofing, the owner, I've known him. He's an amazing dude. I can't even say enough good things about him, but amazing dude. But basically what had happened was he came to me needing like 5 videos, like off rip he needed 5 videos. He's at a spot where he's pretty big, his company's pretty big, and he needs to really grow it. And he's smart. He knows that he needs to spend money to make money. So now he needs to market his brand. He needs to do brand awareness. And let's go to Instagram. I'm gonna show you a perfect example of what he wants and what I am now in charge of recreating. These guys are not even in our state, but they have been doing videos like this on Instagram. You can see like they have thumbnails made, and they have like videos that are coming out every week, and all roof related. It can be just pretty much bringing value to the homeowner, whether it's like teaching them something, how they do something safe, or like whatever it may be, just teaching, or just like talking about their own brand and how they do things. Like this video right here, you could tell it's like them doing an installation, and pretty much like how they keep the plants in their property clean. But basically, that's what he wants to start doing, because if you stay consistent, people will see that. People will do research. You know, these are like these are companies that. So if you have a house and you want to redo your roof, we're talking thousands of dollars. We're talking about like at least $14,000 most of the time, if not double that. So you're probably going to be doing research on these 5 companies that came to you and being like, which one do I trust with my house? Which one, you know, this or that. And when you see this, when you see all of this, you just think they're professional. They know what they're doing. They're teaching people this and that. They know what they're doing. They just do. That's the power of brand awareness. That's the power of bringing value to a homeowner. Just that right there. And obviously it does bring followers. It's not always guaranteed, but like with consistency, you are bound to see some, you know, followers come through. And it's a big thing. So he comes to me and he's like, I need these 5 videos done. And how do you feel about doing this this big project all throughout the summer, where you create the content, and you post it for me? I'm thinking 10 videos a month, 10 social media videos a month, 30 to 45 seconds. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait, I've done research on this. I know what to say. I know what to do. I know how to negotiate this. I'm at the beginning, so I can't get too crazy with prices, but I can get a little crazy because we're talking a lot of videos right now. And what am I at? 22 minutes? All right. Last time I went for an hour. I'll try not to go above that. I'll just say that. But yeah, I start negotiating with him, and I'm like, okay, so what you want as a retainer? And he's like, yeah, I'd be happy with a retainer because he knows he gets a discount if he orders in bulk. And that's perfect for me because I know the money's coming in for these next few months. And I'm like, all right, the first month I'll do it for $1,000. Next month we're gonna actually be going to $2,000 a month all throughout summer. So May would be 1,000, and we're talking the rest of summer. You know, there's no deadline. Maybe we keep going until September, October, November. But at least August, we're gonna go $2,000 a month. 10 social media videos, and they're not complicated. They're really not. For me to make, like, you can see, there's, you know, like subtitles there, but he wants a professional look. He wants everything to look professional. You know, some of these videos might look like they're on an iPhone. This one in particular kind of does look like it's on an iPhone. I would bet it's actually, it might not be. But there was a few videos in the very beginning that you could just tell were iPhones, but you could just tell some things are just like professionally done. They have a videographer, 100% they do. And somebody that'll basically just take charge of their social media and just post it for them, make the post and whatnot. And that's what I'm going to be doing. It's a little extra work, but, you know, I'm getting paid. I'm getting a decent amount of money. And in my mind, I'm like, I need to meet more business owners, because if I just had if I had like 2 or 3 retainers, right? He's the first one. But if I had 2 or 3 retainers, I'm chilling. I am absolutely chilling. Making way more money than I did at my 9 to 5. Best believe. But I have to keep pushing for it, because just one retainer isn't going to cut it. It's decent money, not bad money, but it's not going to cut it for me. So I need to know. I'm already preparing to basically pull these videos out with maximum efficiency, because he's going to want 2 to 3 videos a week, and I have to deliver on those 10 videos within a month. There's no ands, ifs, or buts, and I don't think I'm not going to be able to do it. I think I got this easy. Now I'm looking for more, but it's crazy to even say on my second episode, 3-4 months into my business, I have a retainer client. It's crazy, and I'm going to do a good job, you best believe, because If I can make this retainer client happy, then I can go to other similar companies and be like, this is what I do for them, and these are the results. And they're going to be like, that actually makes sense. Because think about it, if you're a business owner, think about it. I've talked to so many business owners, and they're always like, dude, it's so good to do all these videos, to post frequently, to especially if it looks professional and whatnot, but I just don't have the time to take out my phone. And like, if they take out their iPhone and just start doing videos, they'll look decent, but you could tell it's shot on an iPhone. It's not professional. Do you really want that to be the image of your brand, of your company? You know, like, if you're starting out, if you're just starting out, it's not that big a deal. But like, once you get up there, you probably don't want to do that. So now, that's one thing, having having professional content. But number two is not even worrying about it. Like, you pay for it, yeah, but after you pay for it, you don't even worry about it. You have so much content that you can post on Google and whatnot. Like, for such a competitive scene like roofing, not even here in Minnesota, you can look at any state in America, it is so competitive. But like, to rank higher on Google, one of the things that you could do is so let's go to my business page, right? One of the things that you can do is these updates. I think I'm good enough to probably post another one. But you can do these updates and you'll rank higher and higher on Google. Another thing that I've seen my competitors don't really do. But you can do this. But I'm not even talking about myself in videography. I'm talking about like them, the client, my Rival Roofing. If he has content to post like this, like 2 times a week, he's gonna be ranking higher than the other guys that have more reviews than him. You know what I mean? Because look at Anderson Hughes. He has double the reviews that I do. And he's number 4. I'm above him somehow. I don't even have a location, and I'm above him. It's stuff like that. It's all stuff like that. You got to know the system. But it's super good because you get professional content. You don't even have to think about it, and it's all coming out. I posted for you. You literally don't have to think about it, because these business owners, not even just him, but every business owner I've really met, they have so much on their mind. They have so much to do. They'll never stay consistent with this sort of stuff, even though it builds their brand. They'll never stay consistent with it, because they have their personal life. They have, like managing employees. If they have employees, they have to run their own company. It's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I can't even blame them for not being consistent. It just makes sense. Like, only a business owner would like really relate to this stuff. Like, you, or maybe even if you're not, like, you could just tell, like, you have so much on your plate, but you still want to grow your company to the next level. So that's where my value comes in. It just makes sense. So, really proud to say that I have my first retainer client, and it's going to be starting in May. But in that time, he gave me even more work that he wants done for his website. One of them was the one that I showed you, the testimonial. That's one of them, and I have 5 other ones that I have to work on. Excuse me. But yeah, a lot of work. And I'm gonna go back to episode 1. In episode 1, I talked about this video right here. Where is it? The barbershop one, easy cuts video. So this one right here, I'm just gonna unmute it. So this was my first one ever that I actually posted. It's on my website and whatnot. Pretty much it's just promoting the barbershop. And I just got out of a conversation with him. In a conversation that lasted hours, but one particular thing caught my eye. And I was like super interested and happy to know. So pretty much, he put this video, that was my first video. I don't, it's definitely not by far my favorite video, because it was my first video. I was still learning a lot. But I still like the video, but I mean, I think I could have done a lot better. But even with that fact that it wasn't my best video, he put it out on an ad, right? And he had already been doing ads previously, thank God. So he already had some data of like how many impressions do you usually get in a month, and how many of those impressions are actually clicking. That's what matters, right? The conversion. And I had always been saying, I've been preaching this without actually having some proof of my videos are like more catchy. You'll get more conversions. Just watch, put them on an ad. He listened to me. He just took, honestly, my sources were trust me, bro. That's it. Like, I literally said, just trust me. You'll probably get way better, impressions. So he actually pulled the trigger and we made the video. And now he put it on an ad. It was like a 15-second ad, right? We shortened this down to 15 seconds, but we shortened it down to 15 seconds. He put it on an ad, and I don't know what happened with the impressions. The impressions were cut in half. Like, so, do I have a whiteboard? No, I don't. But, okay. So, before the video, he had 2 months of advertising, and he had 20K. So he had 20K impressions. He had 20K impressions both those months in September and October. I don't know why November didn't show up, but it did it on the list that I saw. But there we see December and January. December and January comes in, and he has like only 10,000 impressions. Granted, he's already running my video, and I'm like, oh, what the heck? But impressions could be anything. Maybe they put in less money, so it reached less people. But what really caught my eye was the click-through rate. The click-through rate was 2 to 2.5 times that of when it was 20K. So when they had 20K impressions, I believe they only had like 250 to like 290 clicks that people actually clicked on it. Something like that. And when it was on my video, it was around 450 for January, and for December it was 540. Even though the impressions were like cut in half. So now I'm thinking, wow, this actually worked. Because even though they had less people look at it, and that could have been, because they put less money into it or anything, they had less people look at it, but double the amount of people actually went and clicked on it. And I asked them, are you actually getting clients from this? Like, are you actually seeing? And he's like, yeah, dude. Like, we're seeing people come in. It's mostly Americans because, they run like a Hispanic, black barbershop over there. So you see a lot of diversity, but they've seen an uptick with Caucasians. It's not even a race thing, right? But it's like you just see this stuff, and it's like more clients. It's good. They love it. And I'm like, wow. So now what I'm going to be doing, I'm actually going to be shooting him a podcast. We have a whole idea of like shooting people podcasts for business owners. So like it's going to be him talking with business owners, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. I told him I'd do the first few for free, and then after that I'll start charging him. But really, I'm not even after the money. I'm after the relationships with the business owners. Because imagine I get another retainer client with another roofing company. Because the first business owner that's coming on there in a week, the first one on the list is another business owner. It's not, or they're all business owners. Sorry, another roofing business owner, and it's not this guy. This guy that I already have a retainer with. It's a different guy. So imagine if I can find just one more good relationship, another good relationship, just get retainers, I'm set, bro. I'm set. I'm literally set. That's it. But I have to work hard for it. I have to go out and look for these things. I have to do a whole bunch of like innovative things that just people aren't doing around here. But stuff like that's gonna help me. I really do think you gotta think outside the box, because if you do stuff that other people are doing, just rely on ads or something. I'm considering ads as well. It's definitely a good route to take, but just don't like put all your eggs in one basket. Like, be ambitious and keep looking at other opportunities. So yeah, That's what we're gonna be doing. And because he told me all those good things, and I saw the stats, I actually have pictures of it. Let me see if I can pull them up. I literally just took them, so I'll be able to pull them up pretty fast here. Let me turn up my brightness. But yep, something like this. Ah, no. Why did it turn like that? Okay, hold up. Let me lock the thing. Okay. I don't know if it's focused good or not, but there are the stats of the 4 months, and where it gets dark right around here is where my video hits, and that's where all the click through conversions skyrocket. It literally almost doubled with way less impressions. So it's really interesting to see how the content that you put on that advertisement makes a lot of a difference, sometimes more than the money that you actually put into advertising. It's crazy. But yeah, that was my last few months, my last 2 months really. So my main goals now are just to form relationships, try new things, and try to land more retainer clients. Doing stuff like this, trying to really make myself look professional online, it's gonna go a long ways, and just really over delivering on each project and improving on each project. Gear wise, I improved my lighting. I bought two 220 watt mono lights with 120 centimeter softbox, so it's huge, and the other one's like 80 centimeters, which is still pretty big, but like not as big as 120, right? But I want to say like 1,000 went into that, $1,000, and then I bought another mic, lavalier mic, for the interviews that I'll be producing here shortly. And I want to see if I want to, and I did invest in some other like boring stuff like extensions, like to plug in stuff, some lighting stands. I bought some like 2 more good lighting stands, some stainless steel lighting stands that aren't going anywhere. Some boom arms so I can have like overhead lighting. Never had that. It's just little things. My stuff is growing. It's getting there. There's a couple things that I want. I had just done a lot of interviews with this same owner, and I do need to invest in 2 things, which is a monitor. And I'm not talking about a computer monitor, like the monitor for like a camera, so you can see what you're what you're recording. That, and a teleprompter. A teleprompter. So I had an idea, right? This is how it went down. I had an idea that I would just put it on my laptop. It kind of worked, but my laptop doesn't really, like, we were there for a good while, like setting up and doing all this stuff, and halfway through my laptop dies. And then I'm sat there with my cameras all set up. Everything was still good, but I just have I have it like this, and it's like scrolling and scrolling, right? And we got through it, but I'm like, yeah, that was unprofessional. I need to do it with a teleprompter next time. And as he gives me more work, that's no problem, man. It's like $300-$400. It's not like crazy cheap, but I mean, it's whatever. A monitor's like what, 100 to 200, 100, 150. It's not crazy money. It's not really crazy money that's gonna make my life like 10 times more easier, and their experience 10 times better. So it's definitely worth the money. It's gonna be something I'll be looking to invest in, because now my lighting does look pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with it. One thing that I might also invest in audio wise is like a good boom mic. Like one good mic that's hanging over and can like capture like a whole scene. pretty good. I would invest in one of those. Like, I'm not talking about 120 or like $100 to $200 one. Like, I still think that's a little cheap. I'm thinking like 600. It's not overkill because one thing that I've learned in the whole like videography space is if you're gonna buy something, buy quality. Like, buy the expensive top tier. Like, it doesn't have to be ultra top tier, but pretty good. You want to buy something pretty good that's gonna last you, so you don't have to buy that shit twice. And I've done that. I bought something. The LED panels that I used to have for lighting were not good. They were like $200 for like two of them. They served their purpose, but I had to literally rebuy my entire lighting setup anyways. So it was really like $200 down the drain. But in a way, not really, because it served its purpose for, you know, the amount of time that I had it. But just buy quality first. That's all I gotta say. Just buy quality first, for sure. But yeah, I think this video is actually gonna be a lot shorter because I think that's everything that's on my head. I'm at 41 minutes, but yeah, I mean, I hope I have a lot more to really to tell you for the next episode. I mean, it's kind of wild how everything's playing out, how everything's growing. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things that's more personal that's gonna be also impacting the business. But I mean, if you're not into, you know, like the whole religious stuff, then you can click off. But I mean, I think, and not in a disrespectful way, but, you know, just like in a respectful way, you know, if you don't want to hear it, you don't have to. But pretty much, just putting trust in God this upcoming year is gonna be huge. I think I've been lacking on it spiritually. Been lacking. And I think once I know that I should prioritize my, you know, like spiritual health, I know it and I don't implement it. I don't take my own advice. So I'm going to be taking my own advice this coming year. Sit down, make time for the Bible, pray, and not do crazy stuff. You know, I was at a point where I was like, just partying, not like crazy. It did get kind of crazy like 2 years ago, but like now I'm at a stage where I don't find that stuff entertaining. I know that sounds so cliche, but all my friends know this now, that don't like, unless it's somebody's birthday or like it has to be New Year's or my birthday, it has to be something going on, like a reason for me to be there. Because I don't enjoy like going out anymore. I can't even stay up past like 12 without like wanting to go home. I don't find clubs like, I used to find clubs really fun, and now I just don't. I had an experience where I went to Chicago with a friend, and they're having the time of their lives. They're really partying it up, and I'm just there, and I'm like, I don't think I want to drink, because I was literally at Chicago because it was a vacation, right? And I wanted to just chill, just relax and explore. I wanted to explore the city. And they're there to party it up, and I'm there sober. I'm at a club, and I'm like, what is the point of all this? This is pointless. This is actually kind of this is actually kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this is like, what's the point? And I'm like, what's the point? Why was I doing this for the past like year and a half, 2 years? This is crazy. I just wasted so much time. I just wasted so much potential. This is like, not even just off of that, but like, I literally found it cringe. Like, I'm like, what is the purpose of this? This is dumb. People can't even be having fun, or like, they can't even be having conversations with other people without getting like damn near drunk. And I'm like, I don't want this to be me. Screw that. And it was gonna hurt my business in the same run as well. So yeah, just stuff like that is really gonna be helping me. I've been actually doing a lot, but I haven't gone out like that in a long time. But I think last year still had some months in the summer where I was like contaminating myself with that stuff, and it was not good. I think I stopped around like July, but I think this is the year to really just put an end to that stuff and really have fun in different ways, I want to say. I have big gym goals. I've been doing pretty good, but gotta wait until at least May to really show the body off. But it'll come to fruition. I've done it before. I've actually transformed my body like 2-3 times. It's gonna be my third time. It's just because I get inconsistent. It's not good, but yeah, I mean, just more healthy habits like that. Cause man, oh man, doing all that other stuff is it's really not worth it. I there were so many times that I went to places and I wasn't even having fun. I just did it because I wanted the wild stories, and there was a couple wild stories, but it's like it gets to a point where like, okay, I'm at this age now. I need to chill. I need to actually lock in, because if I don't, then I'll be probably stuck at a 9 to 5 with a family. And a family is good. I want one. But I don't want to be stuck at a 9 to 5. Heck no. Heck no. I don't want to be working for nobody else. But yeah, that is my rant. So that is episode 2. I'll try to have episode 3. Honestly, it's kind of... What did I just click on? Who is this guy? But I'll try to have episode 3 out by... Let's see here. Honestly, I don't hate that I waited this long for this episode, because a lot of stuff happened. I'll have the next one out by March. Really have some time in between to really like muster up some stories. Really get some tea. I need to generate the tea so I can come back on here and really talk about a lot. And a lot has happened, but I really, if you're a videographer doing video production, dude, oh my god, like I could do so much more if I didn't have to produce these videos, because the amount of time the editing takes is crazy. From color grading to culling to setting it all up. People don't actually know how time consuming it is until they actually do it. I swear to God. People think like a little CapCut video and whatnot, like that's what I'm doing. No. I'm taking it up 10 notches, but most videographers already know that. That's why whenever I see someone or hear someone say, why would I hire a videographer when I could just do something on my phone? And I'm like, go ahead. It's not going to turn out as professional. And if you try to make it this professional, go ahead and try. You have 10 million things to learn just so I could end up on my level. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. It's not... You can't just pull out an iPhone and really like have a professional looking result like that. And some people have done it, but they're already videographers. They know how to do it. But even when you use an iPhone, the dynamic range is really the difference maker, and that's what your eye will automatically catch on if you're using a pro camera or an iPhone. I most of the time can always tell if you're using an iPhone or a pro camera just off of the dynamic range. The shadows, if it's all pitch black or if it's all pitch white. But yeah, that's enough of me ranting. That was episode 2. Thank you guys for listening, and see ya.